Hey guys, and welcome back to Ultra Sun. Not only are we progressing through the depths of Aether Paradise to find Lily, but I could not find that hentai that Helldragon mentioned in the previous part.
Thank goodness. Just, oh darn.
I'll never get to see Cell cook Goku now. How do you think I feel?
I know, we're really missing out on a golden opportunity.
Alright, what do you guys got? You didn't even seem to take notice of like Hal coming in and marveling at like a desk of drawers, or a drawer of desks or whatever, but whatever. It's a double battle now. This is how we're starting this part.
You know, maybe it's because I've been looking at a lot of Devilman media lately, but the male Aether employee has like, he looks like Akira Fudo from that series with the hair, everything. I'm just waiting for him to go Devilman, because that might get hype.
Who knows, maybe it'll be another anime that we put on our watch list, and since you're so antisocial, we'll never get around to finishing.
Do you want to watch Devilman Crybaby? Because there are a few of them. A lot of them, admittedly, are retellings of the same story.
Is it like... What's the best comparison I can use here? Is it like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, which was basically a retelling of the original series?
At some points it's implied that they are in a time loop, and the same story keeps happening again and again in different contexts.
Okay. It's interesting. Right now we're dealing with Pokemon and Pop Team Epic, a lot of which we'll be watching after this part, so I'm looking forward to those shenanigans.
That would be good. Yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying that. It's been a while, so I know they're up to, like, episode 6, I think you told me, so...
Well, we're rewatching 2 and 3, because I want to hear Frieza go, your fucking life ends in 5 minutes. Cell's in that one too, remember? Don't forget that.
This is true, at least in the Japanese version. I don't think it's that way in the English one, though.
Aww.
So, no, you don't get to hear Davian Clark and whoever was doing Frieza at the time, because I know it's not Chris Ares, because he's ill right now. I know his understudy did it for Dragon Ball Fighter Z for that, but in the Japanese version, yes, it is Cell and Frieza shitposting, so...
So great. I think saying like it's a fucking meme anime is I lovingly call it a shitpost because it's just so absurd, but there's a lot of effort put into the animation in that, even if like the character models themselves are like chibi and super deformed.
Oh, you're not gonna tell us anything? Well, that's super. Decidueye? You know what to do.
Sinister Arrow Raid! Oh, they've already walked out in the time it took for the animation to get going.
Well, or we could have just sent Houndoom to chew up that guy's legs. He's not going to be needing them anymore, right?
True. But then, you know, the Aether Foundation would give him robot legs, and he'd be like a new admin or something.
Yeah, and he'd be really strong and able to beat a Super Saiyan for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Don't be hating on the androids, man. 17. Rest in pieces, buddy.
Cell's my favorite android, and they still didn't explain why 21 was a Majin. But anyway...
Well, thanks for spoiling that, I guess. We have already talked about Type Null. In fact, I did a dramatic reading of those files in the background in the Sun playthrough, so I won't be doing that again this time. Instead, I'm going to read the Pokédex entries. In Sun, the heavy control mask it wears suppresses its intrinsic capabilities. This Pokemon has some special hidden power. Obvious. In Moon, due to the danger that this synthetic Pokemon may go on a rampage, it wears a mask, a control mask even, to restrain its power. In Ultra Sun, a Pokemon weapon developed for a specific mission. It went berserk during an experiment, so it was cryogenically frozen. In Ultra Moon, there's danger of its going on a rampage, so its true power is sealed away beneath a control mask.
To be fair, that control mask also prevents it from binging on digestive biscuits, the greatest threat to its power, so it's actually really helpful.
Yeah, this Pokemon has never pooped. Its power has never been greater.
Just plug up your ass with FlexSave, that'll be the best shit you ever took in your life.
I'm not really like a super fan of that episode, but that was pretty funny. I like the VR Troopers episode, mostly because I am a fucking loser, but
nerd?
It was
nerd, loser, same thing.
It was well done. It felt like mid-classic JonTron, like when he moved into that apartment, but the episode was still pretty good. Anyway, I didn't come here to give you fucking JonTron's like history and whatnot. So let's head on back up where hopefully Faba has not orchestrated another ruse, a ruse within a ruse.
Yeah, that would be inconvenient. Oh no.
As inconvenient as not being able to find a dojin, of Cell wondering what Goku is doing with Chi-Chi on the bed. Pomf.
He legit, that's not a joke by the way, guys, he legit decided for a little bit to look for it and see if we can find it. Now, I don't know the name of it, and neither will you, but just saying.
I was scrolling down the fucking archive, 1818 for Dell. There's one cauliflower thing. I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is usually Flame's area of expertise. This is what happens when you get horny on main, guys. Don't do that. Save it for your side LP channel, where you do a silly voice and no one knows it's you.
It must be really awkward to have to go to the basement but can't, but you have to go there because that's the only place they have the laundry units. Everybody's got to wash their uniform somehow. What do we do?
Yeah, I guess that's how they get them so white. It's just super advanced technology that hasn't been revealed to the outside world yet.
They actually started blue, and they became white along the way.
Jeez. Alright, another double barrel. Man, they're just piling these on here, much like I'm piling on the pounds from delicious candy.
All that delicious candy. I'm actually trying to get off the candy a little bit, but for Valentine's Day, I did buy them sea salt chocolate, and I had to indulge just a tiny bit, so...
Aww,
and
bless
I also
you.
have admittedly a bad well, yeah, but I also have admittedly a bad habit of eating a pack of Oreos every time I'm at work, so that shit has to stop.
Yeah, I guess so. Alrighty, using Kahuna and Olivia's team here, well, 2/3 of it anyway, the frame rate is chugging. The game might be about to die.
Really, that's possibly the best Pokemon power. You remember back when in the trading card game they called them Pokemon powers, and then it was like Pokebodies, and then finally it's just ability. That's it, we've evolved to the final word. It's just ability at this rate.
I guess streamlining does come with it a bit less fanciness.
We have to try that sometime. I've bought Tabletop Simulator, but I've really been trying to find an excuse to play it. I know they put out some Pokemon sets and other card game sets and shit like that. I just have to use it one of these days. Oh, it's Noivern. Neat.
There you go. His model is destroying the game, Helldragon, but yeah, I accept your challenge, and whenever Board Game Blowout decides to come back, probably after Doom's finished, just so Volk is not swamped with real-life work and, recording games for the internet, yeah, maybe we'll expand it and bring some more people on.
Could be good, yeah.
Oh, your ass is gonna get arrowed back to the Stone Age.
Listen, I'm just sitting here enjoying my coffee, and you pull this shit on me, I'm just gonna have to kill you now.
Goodbye, Mr. Jojo.
Let's say it again. Hopefully it works this time.
It did not. I love the unnecessary explosion at the end of that. The arrows aren't enough, they have to explode as well.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of Primarina, but I think she's got the best starter exclusive Z Crystal. Because she just hits you with a Spirit Bomb. It's just a Spirit Bomb. Okay, guys? I don't care if it's made of water. That shit should kill Frieza, we hope. Or Kid Buu. It works.
Well, you're not a fan of the Moonsault that Incineroar gets?
It's okay. I'd have to say, if I have to rate them, it's Spirit Bomb, Moonsault, Sinister Era Raid, in terms of, best to worst, in my opinion.
Well, don't forget, it's a literal ring of fire. And I'm not talking about no, fucking Johnny Cash song. He summons a wrestling ring, out of the flames of hell itself.
Yeah, but Spirit Bomb. You can't make a DBZ joke out of the not Spirit Bomb.
Excellent point. Well made, succinct, fresh.
Good. I'm really great at making arguments. That's why I should be paid to write for journalism sites.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but anyway, it's always nice to see an angsty boy become a pleasant angsty boy, although, as we've mentioned, toned down a little bit here, because the audience is already aware of his character development, so, why keep it a mystery?
And, well, we know why he particularly feels that way, so it makes sense.
What?
Takes Hal a few minutes to join up the rest of the class, give him some time.
He hasn't played Sun, mate. This is an alternate dimension. Cut him some slack.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. That's my bad.
Yep, just having tea and biscuits. If you mention digestives, I'm shutting off the recording.
It's literally bring your daughter to work day, isn't it? Lusamine just took it a little too far.
Force your daughter to work day.
You know, I like how this big dramatic scene is happening, and you're wearing a fucking wife beater with pink and black on it. It's just, ugh, it doesn't look good.
Well, I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to visit another island yet, mate, so if you want to blame anyone, blame the game.
Well, I've been doing that since this whole playthrough started.
Damn, walked right into that one.
Oh, it's Faba. I wonder what this is about.
Yes. I wonder how this will go. Will it be the three grunts and this guy? Or will it be us? Like, one guy has a beast killer. Two of us have, like, Pokemon strong enough to beat a Kahuna. Yes, how will this amazing showdown of Ultimate Destiny go down?
It'd be really awkward if they won and the game just ended right here. And then that was it. That was the whole game. That was Ultra Sun, guys. And then the rest of it is post-game. Now, I don't know if they talked about this, actually. I don't know if this has shown up in any other media, but does Wick have any Pokemon, actually?
She might do in, like, manga adaptations. Let me have a look.
We have to remember, well, okay, maybe, I'm not saying she did this as a Pokemon trainer, but she did go to Kanto. She has a Kanto Pokédex on her, so maybe she did that at some point. I don't know. If she had some Kanto Pokemon, that'd be fucking cool, actually. Like, let's see some of that.
Nothing that I can see here, honestly.
I guess we'll see if any other developmental material plays that out.
Oh, I love the Aether Paradise theme. I seem to recall you not being a huge fan of it, though.
It's okay. I mean, I have other Evil Team themes that I prefer for that, but this one, I do like how this one has hints to Lucamine's theme as well, and I think there was some Ultra Beast theme in here too. I just can't remember the specifics for that, but it does play up to that.
I always love when a leitmotif like is able to do such a thing, like make references through audio that isn't spoken dialogue and the like.
Now with 8 people on screen, the game just is not like that. It's just, this is too much beast killing, we gotta calm down.
I hope, like, at some point in the future, maybe even as, like, just a gag or something, if the game ever goes too hard on the graphics and makes everything chug, just quickly swap out everyone on screen for, like, a cardboard cutout on a stick.
No, this is what they need to do. They need graphic settings in the future, alright? You've got normal, you've got high, you've got normal, and then you have low, and then you have Game Boy, and it just switches everything to the 8-bit version of that when you're battling.
Oh my god. That is amazing. I love that. I would love that.
You're right. I am amazing. That's correct. And the feature's not so bad either.
Hey. Guess I'm gonna do this whole battle myself Titanal. I don't think you've taken out a single Pokemon yet.
Whenever somebody works with you in these tag team battles, do they ever really accomplish anything? Because I always recall it's mostly me who does most of the work. Usually I just fire off my Z move and call it a battle.
Well, I guess Hal did some stuff. I mean, you were on autopilot. Whoa! Slow-mo is determined.
I've had enough time you making fun of me. Now I'm gonna show you true power.
Oh, you are gonna eat my ass faster than the shoulder is eating my tail. Hydro Vortex!
I still, now I really want to see Ultra Instinct Slowbro. And he's got that angry face. And you know it's fucking real, you know?
I'll allow that, because you didn't specifically ask for a request. Jesus, Rome! I just cast the fucking thing. Give me a second.
Well, he's just having a little bit too much fun with his dark magic. Look, if you had dark magic spells, wouldn't you cast them literally all the time? Just to do even basically nothing. You're just reveling in the fact that you have magic powers. Well, shit, why didn't you Hydro Vortex at Houndoom?
It didn't occur to me at the time. Sorry, you caused a temporary brain shutdown.
Oh, okay, your FPS must have been slowing down. Sorry, I'll give you a moment.
That only makes my resolve stronger.
Oh, you might as well say harder because you were looking up hentai earlier.
Alright, okay, we're not doing any fucking lewdness for the rest of the part. No, biting and nibbling does not count. That's just something that happens in everyday nature, okay? I do the whole fucking thing myself, Timnall. Don't worry about it.
Now just sit back. Just have a coffee. It's fine. Have a Tapu Koko. It's cool. I'll take care of it. You better give him Leaf Blade, because Leaf Blade's a good move.
Well, Grass Knot is too situational, I think. So yeah, let's get some like strong physical grass attacks in.
Yeah, Grass Knot works better on a low-end Raichu anyway. So, Aether employee over there, do you need a chair? Because, I mean, you're not doing anything, and I don't want to pay you anymore, so...
He will not answer. His heart is in the battle, but his mind is focused on that chair in the break room.
Just gonna get to break room. I get my awesome 30-minute lunch. Wow. That's perfect. And then this classic quote right here. Just awesome, man.
Jesus, my angst can only continue to rise after this. Alright, that's 2 fulls down. So, Faba, have you prepared a contingency plan for this?
Boy!
Whoosh.
You know, how? Weren't you supposed to take out that third guy? Just throwing that out there? I don't...
Yes, we know you're tired. He's always trying to, like, sell something. He's trying to work in a shoe.
Well, probably because he's more egotistical than skilled.
I would make a bit of a jab at you, but you're both egotistical and skilled. It's not one or the other.
Also, I'll be honest with you, many times I play up the ego thing as a joke, guys. I'm really not that egotistical in real life, believe it or not.
Yeah, he's pretty humble. Like, just this afternoon, he said to me before we started recording, you know, I'm not as big as Jesus, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, you know, it's just, I'm giving him a chance. Jesus, he works so hard, and he has that book out and everything. It's just, I figured I'd give him a little bit of a break to catch up. It's fine.
Alright. Claydol, I believe, is Psychic and Rock. The frame rate is dead and dead. There's no use putting your hands on your hips, Hal. Your sassiness will not make the game run faster, I'm afraid.
And this frame rate is what I got last night when I was playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. I got like 13 frames of delay, which is bad. It's just like, to be fair, and I'll admit this, I'll be open, my my Wi-Fi router is downstairs, and Wi-Fi expands in like a spherical shape in terms of the signal for that, but you still really want a direct connection for a fighting game, so I gotta figure out how to get it up here good, you know?
Gotta get Wi-Fi good, is the message you should take from this.
Yeah, and trust me, when you're dealing with ISPs, that's always a challenge.
Yeah, good point.
Well, fuck, just keep giving him Big Bang attacks. Just all of the Big Bang attacks.
Aww.
I didn't keep Zap Cannon because I figured I wanted him to have Thunderbolt was a more reliable kind of coverage for that. And besides, I had Final Flash in case I needed it until I moved that over to Raichu.
I think maybe removing Crunch will come back to bite me, but I'm never really in a position where I need dark coverage and I'm using a bug, so whatever.
I can't believe you missed that. You know, removing Crunch will bite me later on.
Oh, yes, that was intentional. One of my best jokes. Ha ha ha.
Good. You didn't suspect a thing, right, guys?
Oh, Jesus.
He's wasting so many arrows on this one guy. Just shoot him once in whichever eye works. I think all of them would be fine, and you'll win.
That's the same for me, honestly. It doesn't matter which eye you shoot, you're gonna get the same result.
Clearly we're not firing enough supers.
It's getting a bit ridiculous at this point. Like, I think Roto may be overcompensating because he feels like we don't hang out enough, and that means we're somehow lesser as a Friendle unit. Friendle? What the fuck are you on about, Tom? Speak correctly.
It's just this Friendor. I am the most loyal robot. Do you want to Netflix and the chill?
Watch this. I'm going to take out this Pupitar in a single Leaf Blade. Shazam.
I really wanted that to fail. That would have just been hilarious. Now this fucking thing. This is one ugly fucking Pokemon, which I guess fits Faba. No, there's no joke. I'm not even making anything up. It's legitimately fucking ugly.
Well, it came into the wrong room because it was either going to lose to an electric attack or a ghost attack because it's Warren Psychic.
Beautiful Pokemon only. Non-beautiful on the inside. We all know that's just a lie and something that the booksellers do in terms of an excuse to sell their trash to an unsuspecting public.
Yeah, I didn't catch a word of that. It just like flew through my brain and out the other ear even. But it doesn't matter now because begone. I said begone.
Well, you needed to use an attack that was super effective against it first. Like this.
Here is a single arrow for you, as per Helldragon's wand. Ah, beautiful. We end on a high note and we get a lot of money because we have used Rotom's dark powers prior to this battle.
So how many chickens have we sacrificed so far to this fucking ghost?
I love the banter of the Aether employees. I just love the word banter in general, honestly. Any excuse to bring it up. At the first sign of trouble, the Aether employees abandon, like, their boss. This is so great.
And in the back I'm just, whatever. I don't represent these people. They're all free-willed.
Nice.
Thank you. Now piss off.
Yeah, and go have a coffee in the break room or something. Reminds me of that one bit in Futurama. It's like, how the fuck does it go? Oh, I need to remember this before the part's over because it's really funny. I won't be going anywhere as I live here, but you don't have to talk to me anymore. It's just like, it's so true. Like, Jesus Christ. There was a lot of, like, Team Skull individuals coming up. Yeah, I'm not spoiling anything. The Team Skull was funded by the Aether Foundation. It's obvious if you played the base games, but I'm just out here being a spoiling Sammy, I guess.
Well, better than a, Tom who's an asshole from the toilet store. There, saved it.
Jesus, there's so many bad things associated with my common as muck name, and you had to make up an even stupider one. Whatever, I suppose. We're almost at the end of the part now. That'll do it for this week in terms of Pokemon uploads, guys. But rest assured, we're going into next week primed and ready to rock, because it's time to take the heat to Guzma and Lusamine directly. It's time to topple this Aether paradise. We'll see you next time for more Pokemon Ultra Sun. Goodbye.